6. This secret was sealed under your name. Your mom and dad are. Archangel Michael says, this message is not just a whisper of truth, it is a spiritual awakening meant to arrive at this very moment. A secret was sealed under your name before you could speak, and that secret has shaped the path you've walked unknowingly. One of your parents has been guarding this truth with trembling hands, praying that it never reaches your ears, but the time of silence is over. You were born into a mystery that your soul has always tried to decode. Moments of deep reflection, sudden emotion, and strange inner questions were not random. They were the signals from within trying to break the seal that was placed on your name. The person you've always called mother or father may not share your blood the way you believe. But what's more important is what's spiritually tied to your true lineage. This was never about biology, it's about the purpose your existence carries. Comment: truth is better than comfort. Because what's coming now may shake you, but it will also unlock you. Type Amen to get blessing 333. This secret was sealed not out of malice, but out of fear. The truth was considered too heavy for you to bear as a child. So it was wrapped in silence and buried beneath layers of stories that weren't entirely yours. But silence doesn't protect forever, it delays destiny. And right now, destiny is knocking hard. The decision that was made years ago has now run its course. What was hidden can no longer remain buried. One of your parents is not your biological parent. But they love you. And even that love was built on pain and protection. They've carried this burden in their heart and prayed the truth would never surface. Archangel Michael says, their fear cannot hold your future any longer. It is time. Type Amen to get blessing 969. You've probably noticed things, differences in your features, feelings of disconnect, gaps in stories, contradictions in timelines. These were the signs. You weren't imagining them. Your soul was reacting to the energy of hidden truth. And now, heaven has decided that you deserve clarity. Not just for your mind, but for your spirit. There's something tied to your real origin that must be revealed before you enter the next season of your life. A paper, a confession, or a voice is coming. This will be the moment the seal is broken. And with it will come a flood, not of pain, but of understanding. Comment: I welcome divine clarity. Because you're not just finding out the truth, you're stepping into who you really are. Type Amen to get blessing 292. One of your parents has planned to tell you for a long time, but something always stopped them. Guilt. Shame. The fear of your reaction. But now they are being spiritually pressed. They can no longer carry what was never meant to be hidden forever. This parent may approach you in tears. Their voice may tremble. They may start from a place of sorrow. But listen not to the tone, listen to the truth. Because even though they hid something, their heart still loved you. They thought hiding your true roots would protect your peace. But now they see, truth is peace. Archangel Michael says, their tears are the beginning of your breakthrough. Do not curse the vessel of truth. Receive it, and let the healing begin. Type Amen to get blessing 858. You may feel waves of emotion after the truth is revealed. Shock, confusion, even betrayal may rise in you like a storm. But beneath all of that, there will be a strange and powerful sense of relief, because your spirit has finally found what it was always seeking. You'll begin to remember the moments that didn't make sense before. The looks exchanged. The words that were carefully chosen. The sudden silence when certain questions were asked. It will all start to fit together. You weren't crazy. You weren't imagining things. Your soul was always whispering to you, trying to unlock the part of your identity that someone else kept locked for too long. Comment, I trust the unfolding of divine truth. Because what's ahead of you is greater than what's been hidden behind you. Type Amen to get blessing 474. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Your true bloodline holds power. Spiritual authority. Divine inheritance. You've been experiencing pieces of this power your whole life, but you never knew where it came from. That's because it didn't come from who you thought you belonged to, it came from who you actually come from. There are ancestors watching this moment from the spirit realm with honor. They have been waiting for this generation to break the silence. They have been protecting you even though you never knew their names. And now that the seal has been broken, their blessings are being released. What was withheld is being handed to you. And what you didn't know you were missing is now flowing into your life with divine timing. Archangel Michael says, your true name in the spirit world has always been known. Now it's time for you to know it too. Type Amen to get blessing 383. The one who raised you still played a role. Their place in your life was not random, it was appointed. Even if the blood didn't connect, the spiritual assignment did. They were used by heaven to guide you to this moment. Do not curse them. Do not cut yourself off. Understand that roles can be sacred even without truth being spoken. Forgiveness will become the bridge that allows you to walk fully into your next season. The one who is your biological parent may not be present. They may be alive or may have already passed. But what they carried in their blood is now awakening in your soul. Comment, I honor the role, even when the truth hurts. Because this is how you stay aligned while walking through revelation. Type Amen to get blessing 818. You're going to notice a shift in your dreams soon. Symbols. Names. Places that feel familiar but unfamiliar at the same time. These are not illusions, they are memories being reawakened. Your subconscious is catching up to the spiritual unveiling. Do not dismiss them. Pay attention. Write them down. These dreams will guide you to more of your truth. You are walking through a divine unraveling. Your path forward will start to become clearer now. The confusion, the delay, the sudden emotional weight you felt, will begin to lift. Because identity is alignment, and alignment is access. Equals. Archangel Michael says, the door to your true self has been opened. Step through it. Type Amen to get blessing 414. There's a voice you haven't heard yet. A person connected to your real story. They're about to reach out. Their message may feel strange at first. But it will be packed with clarity. They may mention something only your heart recognizes. A familiar feeling. A spiritual pull. Their role is not to bring chaos, it's to bring connection. You are not alone in this. The truth you are about to embrace has others tied to it. People who are ready to receive you. Not just as a friend, but as family. Comment, I welcome those connected to my true roots. You are being divinely connected. Spiritually grafted back into your original path. Type Amen to get blessing 222. This truth will free you, but it will also shift some things. Your voice may get stronger. Your intuition will sharpen. Your sense of spiritual timing will become undeniable. That's the power of knowing who you truly are. You are going to feel bolder, lighter, more aligned. The parts of you that felt out of place will begin to heal. The mirror will look different, not because your face changed, but because now your soul recognizes what's behind the reflection. You are not who they said you were. You are more. And now the real you is rising from beneath the silence. Archangel Michael says, you are awakening into the fullness of your origin. No more hiding. No more questioning. You are here. Type Amen to get blessing 12. Now that the veil is lifted, a shift has begun in your destiny path. What was delayed due to confusion is now accelerating with clarity. The real you, rooted in truth, covered in divine identity, is stepping forward, and nothing can block what is already in motion. Your spiritual inheritance is no longer hidden in shadows. It is coming toward you with force. Opportunities will start to find you. The right voices will begin to call your name. You will see how every closed door was protecting you from entering before you were ready. Your real name in the spirit carries weight. It is attached to ancient blessings, spiritual authority, and a divine assignment only you can fulfill. That name, tied to your true origin, is waking up inside of you, and with it comes the access you've been waiting for. Comment, I rise in my divine identity. You are not just walking into truth. You are rising in power. Type Amen to get blessing 636. Soon, something will be revealed that confirms your rightful lineage. It may come as a document, a face, a voice, or a location. This sign is not meant to stir chaos, it is meant to affirm your alignment. The people who once said, "You're just like them," without understanding why, were speaking from spiritual instinct. Because they sensed what even you didn't know. The truth was always trying to get to you. And now that the seal has been broken, heaven is letting the truth breathe into your reality. Every part of your life is about to make sense, from your habits, to your gifts, to your deepest longings. Archangel Michael says, you are walking into an ancient promise. And this time, you are fully aware of who you are. Type Amen to get blessing 505. Do not be afraid if some relationships begin to shift. When your identity is restored, your surroundings realign. Not everyone can walk with the version of you that is no longer bound by false names. People who loved the version of you that stayed quiet may distance themselves. Let them go. This version of you carries divine authority, and only those with spiritual maturity can handle your truth. The truth is not a threat. It is a weapon. It is protection. It is elevation. And now that you are walking in it, no lie can ever hold you again. Comment, the truth is my freedom. Let it echo from your spirit into your space. Type Amen to get blessing 747. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. There's something important tied to your name, a spiritual responsibility you've inherited. You were born to carry something heavy. Something others couldn't handle. That's why you felt pressure your whole life. It wasn't punishment. It was preparation. Now that your true origin is unlocked, your assignment becomes clearer. You will begin to feel pulled toward specific causes, people, or creative expressions. That's because your spirit recognizes where you are meant to be. You were never meant to live a normal life. Your birth was wrapped in prophecy, not accident. And the moment you step fully into this identity, the world around you will change. Archangel Michael says, your purpose is being activated through truth. You are about to walk in miracles that match your real name. Type Amen to get blessing 969. A voice from your past will come forward. This person may know a version of your real history. What they bring will shake your emotions, but solidify your direction. They were sent, even if they didn't realize it. They may mention details only your spirit will recognize. That's the sign you've been waiting for. When they speak, you'll feel an internal yes that you can't explain. Their words will be the final thread that weaves your soul back into place. And after that moment, you will never walk the same again. Comment, I welcome the voices sent to confirm me. Because those voices carry healing. Type Amen to get blessing 383. From this day forward, every step you take is in full alignment with heaven. The confusion, the silence, the emotional fog, it's all being cleared. What was sealed under your name has been revealed, and now, you are finally free. You are about to be recognized in places where no one knew you before. But they will feel something when you enter. The world will not understand why, but heaven knows exactly who you are. You're not walking in borrowed strength anymore. You are walking in your own. The inheritance, the power, the name, it all belongs to you. And now the world will see it, too. Archangel Michael says, your name is no longer hidden. It is anointed. It is active. It is rising. Type Amen to get blessing 333. You will feel the difference in your atmosphere. The air will carry a new vibration when you walk into rooms. People won't know what changed, but your spirit will. You are no longer bound by the version of yourself created by secrets. The energy you now radiate will call in divine assignments, open hidden doors, and attract voices that were kept away until this moment. Even your reflection will speak differently to you. What you see in the mirror is no longer confusion, it is confirmation. You are not a mistake. You are a message. The hidden truth about your origin was not meant to hurt you, it was meant to protect the power you carry until you were ready to own it without fear. Comment, I receive my divine assignment in full. Because this time, you will walk with boldness, clarity, and heavenly fire. Type Amen to get blessing 808. The next few weeks will be filled with spiritual signs. Numbers, dreams, repeated words, and sudden emotions will all confirm that you are on the correct path. You don't need to search for answers, they are already making their way to you. Someone in your family will feel the shift. Even if they never speak it out loud, they will notice the change in your presence. You will feel different to them. Because now, you are walking in what was once hidden, even from them. Do not chase conversations. Let truth come as it's led. Your soul already knows. The words spoken now will only match what your spirit always believed deep down. Archangel Michael says, you were never lost, you were sealed. Now, the seal is broken, and you are fully released. Type Amen to get blessing 474. You are going to begin dreaming of faces you've never seen, people tied to your bloodline, people connected to your mission. These dreams are not random. They are prophetic keys being handed to your heart. You will also find yourself being drawn to certain locations, symbols, or even old photos that suddenly feel alive. These are signs. They are leading you to the next piece of the revelation. Your spiritual senses are being heightened now. The more you accept who you truly are, the stronger your gifts become. This is divine activation. You're not just discovering your identity, you're unlocking your inheritance. Comment, I walk in the power of who I truly am. Because nothing hidden can stop what heaven has now revealed. Type Amen to get blessing 191. You may be tempted to keep this truth quiet. But the more you suppress it, the heavier it will feel. You were not given this message just for yourself. You were chosen to break the chain of generational silence. Others in your bloodline are still walking with questions. They don't know how to ask. They don't even know what to look for. But when they see your strength, it will give them permission to search for their own truth. You are not the end of a story. You are the beginning of freedom. You are the one who said, enough. And because of that, what once tormented generations will now be broken through your courage. Archangel Michael says, your truth is a sword. Use it to cut through the lies that held your name hostage. Type Amen to get blessing 626. Soon, you will receive divine recognition, not from the public, but from heaven. A spiritual announcement has already been made. Angels are moving in agreement. Protection is increasing around your steps. You will feel the weight of heaven watching over you. Not to judge, but to celebrate. Not to limit, but to cover you. Because now, you are finally in position. This truth you've embraced has opened a portal of favor. Not the kind that fades, but the kind that changes generations. Everything that once delayed you is now collapsing. And the path ahead is wide open. Comment, I was born for this alignment. Walk forward. Heaven has seen you. Earth will feel you. The truth has set you free. Type Amen to get blessing 555. You are now carrying the full weight of your unlocked identity. What once sat dormant in your blood is now moving like fire through your spirit. You are no longer trying to become, you are walking as the one who always was. The silence is gone. The veil has fallen. The truth is living inside of you. There is something sacred happening in your atmosphere. Conversations are shifting. Thoughts are clearing. Even your physical environment will begin to feel unfamiliar, because the energy that once matched confusion no longer belongs to you. You'll start to speak differently. Not from ego, but from knowing. Your voice will carry conviction. Your presence will command peace. And people around you will start to treat you like someone they can't explain, but feel drawn to honor. Comment, I walk in truth, not tension. You are not bound to false names anymore. You are moving in alignment with your true essence. Type Amen to get blessing 373. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. There will be a moment soon, a quiet one, where you will feel your spirit realign in total peace. You might be alone, maybe in prayer, or even resting. And suddenly, without warning, you'll feel the weight of everything you've carried leave you. You'll feel light. Not just physically, but in your mind, your soul, your future. That's the moment of divine release. That's when heaven fully seals your identity in its rightful place. You don't need validation from the ones who hid it. You don't need apologies from the ones who stayed silent. What you needed was the truth, and now that you have it, you are whole. Archangel Michael says, the shaking is over. The grounding has begun. You are unshakable now. Type Amen to get blessing 484. You'll see signs of this shift even in the way nature responds to you. Animals, birds, sudden breezes, watch for the signs. Creation itself recognizes when someone walks in truth. Doors that once closed without reason will now swing open before you knock. Conversations that used to end in confusion will now bring clarity. Your alignment will begin to clear space before you even arrive. You've stepped into a level where energy must match your truth, or be removed. People, places, patterns, anything that no longer supports your divine identity will begin to fall away effortlessly. Comment, I release what no longer aligns with who I truly am. You are protected. You are centered. You are ready. Type Amen to get blessing 212. You are about to become someone's confirmation. A person watching your life will gain the courage to face their own hidden truth because you dared to rise above yours. You are more than healed. You are healing others. You may never know how many people were freed just by watching you walk in authenticity. But heaven knows. That's why the blessing on your life is increasing. Not for popularity, but for purpose. Everything attached to your name from this moment forward must carry honor. Because your name is no longer borrowed, broken, or blurred. It is blessed. Archangel Michael says, your journey is now a scroll of light. Everywhere you go, truth follows. Type Amen to get blessing 717. In a short time, something powerful will be placed in your hands. A document. A message. A symbol. This item will confirm what heaven already told you. It's the physical evidence of your real origin. When it comes, you'll feel a sudden peace rush through your entire body. That is the final confirmation. That is heaven saying, yes, this is yours. It might come through someone else's hands, but it will belong to you. It may come unexpectedly, but it will come right on time. Comment, my truth is arriving with power. What's yours is yours. And no delay can deny it now. Type Amen to get blessing 999. You are stepping into a chapter where your name no longer carries confusion, but confirmation. You'll be called, acknowledged, respected, not because you demanded it, but because you aligned with your truth. You were never meant to live under someone else's shadow. You were born to shine with clarity. And now, your path is not just clear, it is sacred. Archangel Michael says, walk forward now. Not slowly. Not silently. Walk with the force of a soul that finally remembers who they are. Type Amen to get blessing 333. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20.